Hi, I'm Mike from Michael's Motor Cars, located in Lancaster, Pennsylvania, and very pleased to show you a car that we're offering for sale now. Come on over and take a look at it. This is one of those cars that to me is really a lot of fun, and it's really a great find. I used to work on these cars and I always loved them when they were new, and then just thought they were always beautiful cars. This one is an 87 BMW 635 CSI. What's unusual about this particular car for us living in Pennsylvania is this is a California car. It was sold new, and I have the dates, and the dealership in California in 1987, lived most of its life in California, then moved to Florida, and then relatively recently up to Pennsylvania. So for us, that means a no rust car, which is unusual for us. It has a little bit of damage up here in the lower valance, and we have a lot of pictures of this in our gallery, so please look at them. That's really the only damage on the car. I am pretty sure that this is all original paint on this car. It appears to be. It is in the upside is it was in California and Florida, so very dry climates. The downside is it does need some paint work. You'll see some of the clear on the rear deck is worn away, and the BMW emblems are worn. This is the kind of car, as I talk about it some more, we're presenting it just the way it is, so the next owner of this car can decide whatever level they want to take this car to. It's a two-owner car, fully documented history, great history, and with a ton of service records. So to be more specific, the car was sold by Bob Roman BMW, a dealer in Arcadia, California, to Mary Petrovich, 6/28 of 1987. We do have the original owner's manuals, which show the original dealer stamp verifying the delivery date. She had the car routinely serviced by BMW service dealers up till about 50,000 miles. She owned the car up until 2009. So she was the primary owner of this car, and she's the one that kept very, very complete service records. All the usual BMW servicing. I went through all the records on this car. I saw no indication of any trauma ever happening to the car. No head gaskets, no cylinder heads, nothing major. Normal routine servicing, but a lot of it. It had a lot of drive shaft bushings, suspension overhauls, exhausts, the normal things. The car was then sold to Ray Huskin, who lived in Florida. It was sold at 88,000 miles in 2009. Ray had a pre-delivery check done on the car in California before he purchased it, and then they did all the work that they had seen on the pre-delivery check, which again, the last time the car had a major servicing was really in 2009 when Ray purchased it, and we will post all the details of that servicing. Very extensively done. Ray owned the car in Florida from 2009 till 2014. He then gave the car to his sister. She may have bought it, I'm not sure, but the sister acquired the car, and she lived in Pennsylvania. It really was not driven very much at all between 2009 and today. Driven lightly, used very lightly, and here it is with all this documentation, great service history. If we look, and a very original car, unmodified. We have pictures of the engine compartment, of course, and we highlight this car has all of its original VIN tags in place on the fenders, the doors. So the little tags that are down here, of course, are original serial numbers. So I believe it to be all original bodywork. Everything you're seeing on the car is as it left the BMW factory. Has all of its stickers. Coming around here to the interior of the car. Of course, it's red with a black leather interior. Again, the stickers are on the doors. One negative, it does have a lot of cracks in the dash pad on the top of the dash. Again, that is mostly from the California and Floridian heritage. So it does have the dash cracks, and it has the front spoiler damage. That's really about it cosmetically. The leather is in very nice condition. At some point, the driver's seat bottom was redone, and unfortunately, they did not use leather. So this is black vinyl. It's not leather. It looks good in the photographs. It looks great, but it's not leather. The rest is all the original BMW leather. Door cards are all original, and it's a car that clearly has been taken care of and driven and used lightly. There's no wear marks anywhere of any significance. We also notice The rear windows are currently not working. The air conditioning compressor clicks off and on, but it's not blowing cold as it should, so that would need a charge. Other than that, I talk about it in the driving video. All the lights go out in the dash, which is good. Temperature, running temperature is great. The tires are older, but very high tread. And you'll see in the records, they were replaced in 2009 when the car had the major servicing overhaul done to it, along with many suspension components. Going along the back of the car, you can see with a clear coat, it has a little bit of sunburn here. But we would rather a car this good with its history and the original condition of this car, we'd like to let the new owner decide what level they want to take it to. Into the trunk, and I love to see this because it's so rare, a 90% complete BMW toolkit. It's all here, including the rag. And of course, we show in the photographs, we have the original spare tire, the first aid kit. It has the original BMW alloy wheel, probably the cleanest wheel well we've ever seen on a car coming in here. And it's all original, not been painted. Coming along this side of the car, again, very straight, honest car. A little bit of peeling going on here with the clear. Same thing on this side with the door. Just no wear here, just beautiful condition. The carpeting and everything. The seats on this side are very nice. The sunroof is working correctly. In our test drive of this car, I comment on how well this car drives. And when I saw all the work that has gone into the car, with replacement of bushings, the drive shaft carrier, all the usual BMW stuff, has really kept this car in wonderful condition. And it just drives beautifully. So if you're looking for a car that has great provenance, great history, it's a two-owner car, well documented, all the books, all the records, it runs great, it's not smoking, starts right up. Please consider our car. We deliberately are selling it the way it is so that will give people an opportunity to get into one of these cars. Great color combination, of course, red with black. And it's a good one. It's a really good one. So good luck, and hopefully we'll find a good home for this old guy. Thank you for looking.